So an update on projects. One done. More projects to go. Some more, maybe, projects? And one that hopefully will get done tomorrow. Let's go down that road. Hello, faithful people. I'm Orleen.
I'm Gary, and this is Roads of Faith. We are having a great time working on our home.
This is our first home. For those of you that don't know and haven't been following our story, we've always lived in a parsonage. And so this is the first home that we've ever owned. So it's kind of fun. You know, we were able to paint and do things like that in the parsonages that we lived in. But this is a little bit more like taking some risks, like removing doors and painting some things that maybe some people wouldn't do, just to make it our own. So what came today? This is hopefully what burned out on the hot water heater. Yes. And our host is going to help Gary put this up tomorrow, put it in tomorrow into the hot water heater. So what are you doing with the hot water heater right now?
Right now I am waiting to flush it out and get ready to replace the heater element tomorrow. The electric one. The gas one works fine, but the electric is not good.
So by flushing it out, what does that mean for us, for water?
It means that we won't have access to water until I get done.
With the element?
No, until I get done flushing it. Then we'll have water today, but we won't have the new element until tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm just cleaning out the water heater.
So that'll be one project done that's on the maintenance list. Do that. How do you do that?
I'm going to flip the pressure valve, and I'm going to stay out of the way until it's cool enough to work with. I don't like getting burned by water.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to fill it up again?
Just to flush it out, yeah. Just to run some water through it. Heat it up, drain it one more time, I think. We'll see how much time I have. Okay,
that'll be done. And then we have to do the fresh water tank, too, before we leave. We have to freshen that up because we haven't been using it. And so, yeah, projects never end. So let's show you what we've got done so far.
These are the potential replacement or addition to our bench seats. So if we have the 2x4s this far apart, and then these slats on top, and then the cushion on top of that.
Yeah, just a light cushion, just a pretty little, like the kind you put on patio furniture kind of thing.
Long and 20 inches, and hopefully it'll look a little prettier than that when it's done.
Yeah. Now these are for the valances, and these have been sanded. They were the same color as this. Yeah. And this is all part of that futon that we found. The 2x4s will be painted white, and then these are going to be trimmed off, and then they'll go all the way across. We're still hoping that there might be enough of this left to have like a thicker board or something on each end so that these can go closer together, like more like that instead. That's what I'm hoping.
All right.
Because I think this much space in between might be a bit too much space. That looks like more than 3/4. So
it's just an idea of what it would look like.
Okay.
It's not the finished product.
So when you're ready to show me the valance idea, I'll come back out and take a look at what you got planned. But I am excited about having those up. Those will be nice. That'll be pretty. And I love the seat color and everything. I think that'll look really neat too. They haven't been cleaned up or anything. They have to be, you know, polished up a little bit here. But it's just pretty much the way we found them. But they're not warped. I mean, they were such great shape. I'm just so excited about what we're going to be able to do with this. Ta-da!
It's now white.
Yes.
Ish.
Yeah, not painted on the inside because right now we're waiting to see if we need to do that or not. But I'm kind of liking that little bit of frame on it just because it ties in with the cupboards and stuff then.
And I like it because I don't have to paint it.
Well, it's plastic.
I know.
And we don't know if it's going to cover it. I mean, how many coats did this take now?
2 and 2. 2 primer and 2 finish.
Yeah.
So that's probably, this would be a nightmare.
Yeah. And now you notice another door is off. Tell them what you did with that. Oh my gosh, what a difference that makes.
It used to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a elbow knocker, hip knocker, whatever, every time you walk through here. So we'd taken the doorknob off months ago, and just decided that the whole door could go.
Yep.
And then Orlean's going to come up with something really attractive to take its place, only it won't have any doorknobs and it won't be hard.
Eventually, maybe just a pretty curtain or something there, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, my gosh, I walked through there and I didn't have to squeeze my shoulders in to get through. I could not believe it.
I didn't either.
Show us. Demonstrate.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Before it was like this.
Yeah, it was so silly.
Now you can just do it.
Now the reason that door was there was because,
Privacy.
well, yeah.
Privacy.
Get
Yeah.
your little
So
English
you could-
accent there.
You could close it and then it would be separate here from the living area, and you could do your thing. And then you could open up the bathroom door. Yes, it's safe. Then you have your own bathroom, shower,
Yeah.
separate from bedroom and living space.
Yeah.
Nice
But-
idea, but we can do the same thing with the curtain.
Yeah. So if somebody did stay with us, grandkids or something,
Yeah,
we
not
can
a
always
problem.
open that other bathroom door, and we can, separation if needed. But
Not a problem.
I just don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So I could not believe it when he took that off. But we aren't going to get rid of it. We're going to try and donate it to a RV salvage yard.
Or sell it. So if you're looking for a door,
Yes. What's it measure? Come and get it.
yes, that little thing below.
Comment. Let us know you want it. It's the other thing is that we might be doing too is the shower door, which has never been used. I've shown that too. This is the shower door. We store our laundry and stuff in here. But yeah, it's an accordion door on a track. Never been used. Didn't want to have it because how do you clean it? I mean, that's why we know it never was used, because it is spotless. And I don't know how you could air it out to, let it be, and it fastened in place and everything.
Now that she's given you the sales pitch on why you'd want to have this, if you want to have it, let us know.
Yes, somebody might really like that.
Yes.
And no, it's not tall enough to use as a privacy thing for this doorway here. And I wouldn't want it anyway. If I do anything at all, it's going to be a pretty curtain of some kind, because we'll have everything so neutral that we could do whatever we want, and some kind of a really cute print or something, or stripes or something. It's for privacy if we need it or want it, but
Very
cool.
good.
Yeah, awesome. One thing's done. I am loving this door. I really, really like it. It brightens it up so much in here, I can't believe it. And then this door being gone, oh my gosh, what a difference this has made. Getting in and out of the shower, we had from here to about here. Oh, you can't really tell. It was a small area right here. So having that door out of here has opened this whole thing up. Look out, I mean, this is light, and before it was dark over to about here. So it really darkened this whole hallway. So this door frame is coming off. Gary was looking at it today, and underneath it is this, the same as this. And it's just held on with staples. It's not very good. Here. You can see the gap in there, the light coming through. And it's just being held together with these staples. They're just poked in there. And they're coming out, and he's been punching it in all the time just to keep it in place. So it's coming out. And then that will open this up even more, because it's a good half-inch here. Half-inch here. We'll gain another inch. I mean, that's not monumental, but it'll be much more open. That would be nice. Just so cool. I love this. This is so great. Having that door white really brightens things up, and it gave us thought as to redoing these at some point. But look at all the wood. So much wood. It just, yeah, that's a lot. So we probably won't do that. But if we ever wanted to make this look more modern, we could replace these gold knobs with like a brushed brass or burnished brass or something that would make it look a little more modern. But that would only be if we'd find them in like a Habitat for Humanity or a salvage yard or something that were in good shape, because we're not going to spend a lot of money on something like that. And Gary's not the only one doing projects. I am too. I'm not just telling him what to do. I'm actually doing some things myself. The wallpaper. We thought this was actual wallpaper. And this was wallpaper. And then when we took the one valance apart, we found out that this is a wall board. And so then we checked out this, and it's been curling up, it's dry, and it's getting dirt down in there. So I started peeling this one away, and it peeled away pretty easy, and there is absolutely no residue here at all. It feels the same here as it does up here. The only place is right here, and that will be wiped away pretty easily, I think, with some vinegar and stuff. So that was in the bathroom. And it just, it doesn't need to be here. So we're going to get that out of here. It went all the way around in here and all around in here by the sink. And I was thinking if I did anything in the future to add some more color in here or to do something differently, it would be to just maybe take some from like the edge here and up and then over and underneath that whole section there, and then over here, and just end it right there and not worry about the rest of this. It's such a small bathroom, it really doesn't need anything at all. But if I want to have a splash guard of some kind, that's what I can do. I can just put some tiles up or some kind of a contact paper or something that's easy to clean and make it a little more modern in here. This is in the kitchen. Around this border goes all the way around, and you see it's curling here too. And it's gotten dirty down in there too. So this is all going to come off, and it goes all the way around. There's no need for a splash border thing here at all. It's so far away from the sink. So if I did anything at all, it would maybe be on this wall and maybe over to here behind the stove. And that's it. And that's not even necessary either, because this serves as a splash guard. And when we're traveling, it's important that this is down, because it keeps this grate from hopping off of here when we're going down the road. So I was going to have this removed, but then I realized that would not be a smart thing to do, because then this would be bouncing. So this stays, and that serves as a pretty decent splash guard if I need it. I don't get real messy, so it's not a big deal. But that's all going to come off. And that'll brighten this whole area up and brighten up this corner. So, yeah, that's my project.